I love coming to Austin, Texas because Austin, Texas is like the new Manhattan. It is the trend-setting city. People who love their homes, their luxury homes, love to come here to Raesz Custom Flooring and Lighting. Joining me now is my very good friend and owner, Gary Raesz. Gary, always good to see you.
Robert, good to see you again. Welcome back to Austin, Texas here.
This studio of flooring and beautiful chandeliers, it is like, how shall I say this? The Disneyland of flooring and lighting for architects, home builders, luxury home lovers. Am I wrong?
That's what everybody comes here for, to see it. And when they see it, they just want to tell everybody else about it too. Robert, now if we're going to talk wide plank floors, and you can actually see what we're talking about, let's go back to the back and get a little bit comfortable. You don't mind?
If we're talking wide plank, I want to be comfy.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah.
Well, Robert, as you know, you're at the official gateway to the hill country here in Texas. Everything in here is handmade.
It's beautiful.
Nothing in here is machine made. It's a piece of art. Robert, I'd like for you to get comfortable here on this saddle.
Oh, well.
And let me come around here and I'll get comfortable too.
Sure. Well, we both have one.
Yes, sir.
Well, if we're going to talk wide plank floors, oh, hello. That is Texas.
Well, Robert, now that you're very comfortable in the saddle, you can see why everybody wants to take these home for their personal home, their game rooms. They even have them put them in their offices. You can go into restaurants. But these are just absolutely most comfortable.
Oh no,
much better than any stool you can have in your home.
I feel confident. I'm ready to talk wood floors.
Well, let's talk some wood floors right now. Well, Robert, traditionally wood has been 6.5 to 9.5 inches wide, but now the woods in the trends, this is 15 3/4 wide. This is French oak out of Europe with a bone natural finish made in Sweden for all the finished coat. The core of this is Hevia core, grown in Brazil and Malaysia. And this here's a rubber tree. This allows us to go wide and long boards.
Now, Gary, that is truly a beautiful floor. You've done quite a few homes in wide plank floors, right?
Yes, sir, we have.
Okay.
And they're outstanding.
You going to give us a little tour?
Well, I'm going to give you a tour and let's look at some of these photos and I think you'll really like how they show.
Can I stay on my saddle?
Yes, sir, you
Okay.
can.
The tour of wide plank floors coming up.
Robert, I'd still like to invite you in. This is not a saddle, but I want you to be comfortable. Let's sit down and take another break.
Well, Gary, it's really different from the saddle. It's pretty comfortable though.
It's very comfortable.
I got to admit. Okay, all right. You've done quite a few homes and they look gorgeous. Take us on a little tour.
Look at the ceilings and the walls and see why people are going all over the house with it. It's just not for floors. It's for the ceilings and walls too. And look how gorgeous these floors look. These ceilings are 30 foot in the air with wood going across the beams.
Sometimes hardwood floors are very shiny, but I've noticed these are kept very natural. They're very smooth, not shiny.
Well, this is what we're bringing into European design and look. In Europe, this is a very, very matte finish. It's bone naturel, or we do an extreme oil. We want to bring Europe to your home. Robert, these trees are harvested at a certain age with respect the integrity of the forest to make sure that the high standard.
Wow, Gary Raesz, I have learned so much about French oak wide plank floors. Ooh, I'd love to have these in my home.
Well, Robert, we'd love for you to have them in there. Matter of fact, we'll just get a tape measure out and come down.
Let's do it.
Let's
go.